What's up, y'all? This is How It Talks. Like and subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? So, this article from New York Post is trying to go in on why teens are on their phones all day long. So, the article starts off, teens are being banned from bowling alleys, skating rinks, malls, and theme parks. No wonder they're on their phones all day. I got a different take on it. But we're going to go ahead and read the article and we'll go from there. Okay, it says, the world seems intent on locking Gen Z down. As children, they were given smartphones and iPads which taught them to see the world through a screen rather than their own eyes. As tweens and teens, their schools were shut down, sending them into the solitude of Zoom classes in their bedrooms, and now they're being shut out of communal spaces. In Albany, unoccupied teens are getting categorically banned from bowling alleys, roller rinks, and even grocery stores, sending them onto the streets or back to their screens for entertainment. Our culture keeps complaining about the kids addicted on their phones. Lenore, president of Kids Focus on nonprofit Let Grow and author of Free Range Kids, Giving Our Children the Freedom We Had Without Going Nuts with Worry, told the Post. But they are not allowed in any places where, let me read that. But when they are not allowed in any place where they can meet up in real life, old school, they turn to escape hatch provided by Steve Jobs, I guess, the Apple phone. Okay. She's right. It's hard to imagine more wholesome settings than bowling alleys and roller skating rinks. But the Times Union reported business owners think teams are disruptive and noisy, and they say they're more likely to get into fights or shoplifts. Point. According to the paper, signs are going up at many stores saying no teens allowed without parents. Bans in Albany have also popped up in bookstores, at fast food joints, and Six Flags Great Escape amusement parks in Queensbury, New York. A formal favor of Albany teens, which enforces strict chaperone policy. A 17-year-old who wants to go spend a summer day at an amusement park with her friends isn't able to go, even if it's a wholesome way to spend time with her pals. At some locations, other siblings don't even count, and these policies stand disproportionately impacted children of working parents. Now, this article goes more in, but I'm going to jump in here real quick. You ever hear one bad apple spoils the bunch? Well, one bad teen spoils the bunch, and a bunch of bad teens spoils everybody's time. It's not necessarily that they want to do that. It's just that they have to, because y'all don't know how to act. Oh, I know. It's not me. It's not my people's. It's not. Yeah, but like I said, one bad apple spoils the bunch, and a bunch of y'all spoils it for everybody. It's more and more teens are acting up in public places, disrupting businesses, because it's too many of y'all who don't know how to act. It's a lot of y'all who do know how to act, and it's too many of y'all who don't know how to act. And this is ruining business, and it's ruining is ruining the environment for people who want to sit and relax in these environments that should be relaxing and can't, because it's too many of y'all acting a big old fool in these places. I already know, because I've seen a lot of stores where they have right on the door, no teen, like they'll limit it. They'll be like only 2 teens at a time in the store. Well alone, you have about 5 or 6 of them that try to walk in the store, but on the door it says 2 teens only allowed in the store. So when 2 go in and come out, then the next 2 can go in. They got to do it that way, when it used to not be that way. You usually just all go in there, get whatever y'all want to get, and then y'all come out of there. But it's too many of these teens acting up, and I can't even say that it's only whites. I can't say it's only blacks. I can't say it's only Hispanics. I can't say it's only all of y'all acting up. All of y'all. I mean, look now. Look what you got now. You got Teen Takeover. All of y'all acting a big old fool out here, scrapping, fighting, stealing, tearing up people's places of business and stuff. You know, and I can see why they're doing this type of stuff, because y'all don't know how to act, and it's like, listen, I'd rather you be on your phone than coming into a place of business acting up. But then again, you don't know how to act up with that, because either you on social media starting stuff too with some unknown who can find you with just by Googling your name and then come over there and take you out. But I'm just saying, is you can act up in the place of business, or you can act up elsewhere. But the point that they're trying to make is they're trying to say that we're just trying to lock y'all the way up, and you can't technically blame that on you can't blame everything on COVID. You can blame some of it on it, but you know, some people, they just non-social. I mean, with the phones that came out, they see no need to go out and make no friends, or they just stay up in their room. Now listen, I'm a 90s kid, and thank God for that, because we went outside. We went outside. We went and played. And look, we had Nintendo, Genesis, Super Nintendo at that time. I mean, it ain't like what we got right now, where you could play games with people from different countries and stuff like that. But we had video game systems. But we liked it playing outside more. We liked it, the interaction with our friends. We liked it going places with our friends and stuff. See, these teens nowadays, they don't like to do nothing. They like to go to the mall every now and then, go to a few stores, but it's not like how we like to do, because you know, when we were young, we stay outside till the street lights came on. They are inside from the time they get off of school, and they in the house and up in their room until the next day. So you can't be blaming that we're shutting all of them down where they can't get into these places. They don't want to go nowhere anyway, with social media or without. Now, the social media plays a part for them not going into places, but it ain't like they can't go in there. They can't go in there now in some of these places, because like I said, you act too much of a big fool. So, well, go home and act a fool at home, and be on your phone then. You know, it used to be a place where you guys could go and socialize and talk and relax and have a good time. I said, but y'all type of good time is not the good time that businesses need. You know, acting a fool, being all noisy, talking all loud, all the profanity and stuff. Y'all kids these days got a lot of potty mouths. And usually they potty mouths is because their parents got potty mouths. You know? It's not just Albany. The same thing happened in Brooklyn's Atlanta Terminal Mall, which banned teens without an adult in 2024 after fights continued to break out after school. These kids are old enough to take summer jobs in these stores, but they can't patronize them on their own. Yeah, they're old enough to get the summer jobs and stuff. but they don't want to. They don't want to. The majority of these kids don't want to work at all. They rather just be in their parents' house and do nothing. Not even at home. They don't even want to do nothing. Some kids can be rowdy or worse. Establishments can and should deal with them, even kicking them out if necessary, but don't forbid all kids under 18 being part of the real world just because some are jerks. Hey, if that's what it takes you think they want to do this? They don't want to. But like I said, look, you hear what she said? Don't forbid all kids under 18 from being a part of the real world because some are jerks. It's just the fact that all or too many of them are jerks, and some of them got some sense, but we can't get in there because the majority of them are jerks and they act a big old fool. We often complain about kids these days growing up on screens and refusing to be social, but we simultaneously refuse to give them the same third spaces that prior generations treasured. When it's not business owners bearing them entry, it's often parents refusing to allow their kids to go out and have fun on their own. It's not the same anymore. Different times. Listen. I agree with the last statement a little bit, but times are different now because our type of fun is not the same as their type of fun. You know what I'm saying? When we tell our mom that we're going to the mall, that's what we do. We went to the mall, and we went mainly to one particular area, which was the arcade. Now, occasionally, Best Buy was connected to the mall, and you would be able to go from the mall into Best Buy. You know what I'm saying? Going Best Buy, come back out. Mainly a majority of us will all be at the food court because we like to eat. Having a good time eating at the food court, talking to our friends and stuff like that, some of these kids, they be up to no good. Remember the one video I did with the one girl that was at the mall and somebody came in there and shot her? Innocent bystander. You know what I'm saying? This is why some of us be overprotective of our kids. No, you can't go to the mall unless I'm with you. And she was there by herself and was supposed to be graduating. Didn't get to her graduation because somebody came in there with a gun and started shooting and ended up shooting her. And this is why a lot of times, like a lot of business just gotta protect their own business because you got too many ignorant folks out here. Jonathan Haddett, authority of best-selling Anxious Generation, has long warned that a decline in teens hanging out with friends, partying, and even getting driver license could be causing the decline in mental health as they replace that outdoor social stimulation with antisocial alternative of social media. Gen Z knows that this hasn't been good for them and they long for a better world. Well, I got news for y'all. As long as these teens keep on acting a big old fool, it won't be no better world because they are the next in line to lead, and they acting a big old fool. Not all of them, but the good majority of them are. Teen takeover. A June poll at United Kingdom found that 87% of young people aged 18 to 30 think that they have fewer person opportunities to connect than prior generations did. What do you mean? Y'all, it's like we didn't have Facebook and all this other type of stuff to connect with. We just had a dial phone. The phone that you use your finger to turn. That's what we had. And then we had the wireless phone, which had come with a long distance. That was about as good as we got, long distance. Then after that, internet popped up with all the apps where you can reach out to people and meet people from uh, you know, different uh, different parts of the country and stuff. You know, Yahoo Messenger and MSN Messenger and AOL Messenger. You had all of that type of stuff. Now y'all got all this other. Y'all got all the stuff that we technically did not have, and y'all in the house. This type of stuff, I'm telling you right now, as the 90s kids and the 90s generation, this type of stuff cannot keep us inside because we love to be outside. You guys love to go outside and act a big old fool, and this is why people don't want y'all in the establishment. Y'all can act a fool in your own home or be on y'all wireless devices and stuff. Act a fool there. Don't go acting a fool at the place of business. According to Scanzi's poll of 8 to 12-year-olds, kids much more likely to say they'd want to hang out with friends in person in an unstructured settling than they are to prefer an organized activity and spending time online. Well, whatever your poll is, please. But I ain't gonna go no more about this. I'm gonna link the article in the description. Y'all read it. Y'all hit me up in the comments and y'all tell me what y'all think. Big generation gaps in here. But, you know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm just giving you mine. Like I said, the electronics can keep us inside the house. These kids just don't like to go outside. You can slice it if you want to. Talking about they're being shut out. No, y'all just act up too much. This is how it talks. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I'm out.